Everyone. We will go live in a minute. I'm just testing it out so that we're ready for it, and I'll share the links with you so that you can join in. We will go live in a minute. I'm just testing it out so that we're ready for it. Hello, everyone. So we will wait for a little bit for everyone to join in, and then we will start this session. I will start by introducing myself and then also introducing the program. But let's wait for more people to join in so that we can have a nice conversation with everyone. We will start sharp at 7 p.m. your time. So let's wait 3 more minutes and then we will get started. And also, please share this video so that everyone gets to know that we have started the webinar from 7 p.m. And help everyone else join in as well. We have also shared the links with everyone, so I'm sure that all of them will join in. Okay, we have comments coming in. That's great. So yeah, hi from Bangladesh. I'm from Bangladesh, by the way. And yeah, thank you. Thank you for joining in. Thank you. Hello. 2 more minutes. I'm really excited. Anytime I take a webinar, I really get excited because I get to meet new people and I get to share my experience. And this is what I've been doing for a long time. So I love doing it, and I love impacting people's lives in a positive way. And this is what I'm also trying to do here. So let's see. Pleasure to meet you too. You're joining from your mom's account, but that's okay. Yes, that's pretty much okay. Anywhere from anywhere you join in, it's fine, as long as you participate in this webinar. And I love that you are sending in your messages and comments. That's great because that's what makes a webinar successful. The more we interact during the webinar, the better it will be. Okay, so please do remember that whenever you have any kind of questions, just write it in the comments, and I will get back to that within a few minutes. It's a pleasure for me too. Good evening. All right, it's 7 p.m. already, so let's get started. And I can see that many of you have already joined in, so that's wonderful. And thank you everyone for joining today's webinar and giving me your time. I highly appreciate it, and I'm really grateful to you. Let me start by introducing myself. I'm Onik Hussain, and I'm the e-learning manager of Codus Trust Global. And I've been working with Codus for the last 5 years. I mean, I have been with Codus since its very beginning. But apart from that, I'm also a freelancer. I've been working in Upwork for the last 9 years. I joined Upwork in 2012, and I work in the fields of WordPress, graphic design, and digital marketing. I love learning, and I also love teaching. I love teaching what I do for a living as well. So I have been training young people like yourself to become successful freelancers in multiple countries. For example, in Bangladesh, in my own country, I have taught more than 1,000 people to become successful freelancers. I've taught hundreds of people in Bhutan, in Palestine, in Iraq, and in Benin. And also, I have participated in many other programs. All of these are directed towards making young people freelancers online. So that's what we are hoping to do with Digital Jobs Albania as well. And I hope by the time we are done with this program, we will be creating successful freelancers in Albania as well. Before I get into the content, let's set up some ground rules so that it becomes easier for us to conduct. I can see that many of you are already sending comments, which is great. We need to keep this up during the course of the webinar as well. So how I'm gonna conduct this is basically I'm going to talk straight for 5 or 10 minutes, and then I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to take a look at your questions and answer them right away. But anytime you come up with a question, please do put that up in the comment section so that I can see and I can get back to you with a reply. I will try to answer as many questions as possible. This webinar will be for 1 hour, but I will try to spend 30 to 40 minutes on content and then the remaining 20 to 30 minutes on your questions. So anytime you have any questions, just write it in the comment section and I'll get back to that. All right. So let me share my screen. Hopefully you can see my screen. If you can see my screen, please do let me know in the comment section so that I know. So do let me know in the comment section if you can see my screen. I think you can because I can see on my feed that the screen is showing up, so I will get started. All right. So the purpose of the Digital Jobs Albania program is to train young women like yourself to become successful in the digital world as freelancers by training you in an intensive 3-month program in the fields of web development, graphic design, and digital marketing. Right? So as you can see, our programs, we have 3 programs. We have web development, graphic design, and digital marketing. But I have already seen some of your questions, and the first thing I think that would come to your mind would be what are the qualifications required to become a part of this program? Okay, so I'm getting a few comments about this being a little bit noisy. So let me fix that. Let me fix that. Give me 1 minute. I'll fix that. Okay, hopefully it's a little less noisy now. Let me know if it's a little bit less noisy. Otherwise, give me 1 second. I will fix it. No problem. Yeah, give me 1 second. Okay. So I'm back now. Can you hear me clearly now? Because I have turned down the noise right now, but hopefully the noise. It's okay now? Okay, great, thank you. So sometimes there are these kind of technical difficulties that comes up. I had Chris on, by the way. I see that people are suggesting Chris. I had it on, but sometimes there are technical difficulties with Chris, so it works, it doesn't work, so I fixed on that. Okay? Okay, I'm getting a few mixed comments. There is still noise. Let me check. A little bit better. But I have noise removal. Okay. Right now the noise removal is turned on, so I think it should be fine. But I think the people who are joining in late, but still the background is noisy. Okay. Let me check it again. I will try to make sure that you get the best. So let me fix it. Give me 1 second. I will turn down the volume of my microphone. Okay, let me turn it down a little bit. All right. Yeah, better now. Okay, great. So I will continue now. Let's continue with the webinar. Now, the first question that could come to your mind is what are the requirements to be a part of this program? So as you can see on our website, I think many of you have already seen that on the website. The requirement is that you need to be a young Albanian woman from 16 to 35 years old, currently living in Albania, and not in a stable full-time employment. Now, many of you might be asking, why can't I be a part of this program if I have a full-time employment? This is because we want to make sure that we put a lot of impact on the lives of people who does not have jobs yet. We want to make them employable by teaching them digital skills. Okay? So this is why we make sure that people who do not have a job yet, we want to make sure that we provide them with opportunities that enable them to get jobs online. Now, as a freelancer myself, I can tell you that I enjoy working as a freelancer more than working on a full-time job. I have had full-time jobs, I have had part-time jobs, I have done freelancing, and freelancing is the best for me. This is because I will tell you, as a freelancer, you have the freedom to decide when you want to work, how much time and effort you want to put in a type of work, and also the best advantage would be that it's much safer for the future. I mean, you can easily switch fields. For example, I started as a social media manager, so I used to manage Facebook pages, Instagram accounts for businesses, and this is how I used to conduct my business. But then I realized that I'm loving WordPress, creating websites with a CMS called WordPress. It's basically in the fields of web development, if you don't know. And I loved working on that, and it had better pay. So I took some time and I learned it, and I easily switched my field to that. And then I also learned a little bit of graphic design, and I also worked on graphic design projects. So this gives you the opportunity. So if you're not liking your current work, you can easily learn something else and switch. So this is the best kind of thing for me as a freelancer. Also, the pay is good. For example, in a country like Bangladesh, where I stay, the average salary would be somewhere between $300 to $400 a month. But as a freelancer, I don't really have any limit on how much I can earn. I have earned up to $10,000 in a month, and sometimes I make $2,000-3,000. Sometimes I make $5,000. But that's in the future, of course, for you. You need to have years of experience for that. But this is a much better earning opportunity than any full-time full-time job could have offered me. So this is why I love being a freelancer, and I will hopefully always be a freelancer. So by the time we are done with this program, I hope some of you will also become active freelancers. Now, another thing that we look for in you is basically you need to have a good grasp of the English language, because we want to be very honest with you. We could have said we don't need English to become freelancers, and we could have trained you, but that would be very dishonest from our side, and also to you it would be unfair, because think about it from a realistic perspective. If you want to work in a global workspace and in a global field with clients from multiple different countries in the world as a freelancer, then how would you communicate? The only way to communicate would be in the English language, unless you want to work with local clients only, which is different. But our target is to make sure that our students can work with clients from all over the world. So that's why we make sure that we say from the very beginning that you need to be able to at least write and speak in English. It does not have to be the best. You don't need to have the best accent. I don't have it. I don't have a very good accent, I think. English is not my native language, so it's I try as much as I can. But that's what you need. You need to make sure that your English is at least good enough to communicate with your clients. So that's the most important thing that we need. The second most important thing would be to have your own laptop or desktop, because you cannot work from your phone. The reason is, for example, in graphic design, we will be using very RAM intensive software like Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator, that you cannot work with on your phone. Your phones won't. I mean, there is a light version of Photoshop on your phone, but as a professional, you cannot really work on that. So you need to have access to a laptop or a desktop from where you can use the software. Also, as a web developer, you need to test out on multiple devices, so you need a web laptop as well. For digital marketing, it's I mean, even for digital marketing, I would say you definitely need a laptop or a desktop computer, because you have to use the Facebook Business Manager and other tools that are much more user-friendly on the desktop devices, or the laptop devices, of course. So this is why you need to have your own laptop or desktop. But by the way, can you hear me clearly now? Is there any noise? I hope not. So let's just make sure that there is not too much noise right now. Let me know if there is too much noise. I hope not, because right now I don't think there is too much noise here. Yeah. There was a little bit of traffic outside. I live right next to the main road here, so you know, it's a little bit noisy sometimes. But I hope it's not that noisy now, so I can continue. All right. So our program. So we have three different programs, as we said. The first one is web development, and I want to start with web development because it's the most difficult one. Okay, compared to graphic design or digital marketing, web development would be a little bit difficult for most people because it involves coding and it's a little bit more complex than graphic design. But don't take it for granted that graphic design or digital marketing would be easy. Those are also difficult, but on a technical point, on a technical point, you can realize that web development would be a little bit more difficult than the graphic design or the digital marketing ones. So I'm not going to go into the details. I'm just going to show you some examples. So with this course, what you'll be able to do is basically you will be able to understand how websites work. You'll be able to create websites yourself. For example, we have recently done a program in Benin with people who never had any experience with freelancing or web development or anything related. So they started on pretty much on the same level that you are starting on with. So in that case, let me show you the kind of website that they were able to create. I hope you can see it. So this is one of our students from Benin. See the website? This is the website that was created by one of our students in Benin. Just after 2 months of training, of technical training, and this is what he was able to do. Then there is another student. So if you are wondering whether you will be able to do something like this, so I just wanted to show you a few examples, okay? Because these are our students who have learned just like you, who started from the same level as you, and they have been able to create something that at least looks nice enough to start working. So you can also, I mean, at the end of the program, you can think that this is the kind of work that you will be able to do. They are creating multiple other websites. You can see there's other portfolios. They're working on other websites. So these are the kind of things you will be able to do yourself as well. So I just wanted to show you this example so that you know what you should be looking forward to. But let me say it again. If you are deciding to take part in the web development program, you will have to keep your mind sharp that you need to put in more effort than the other programs. But of course, it's highly rewarding because web development projects usually pay higher than the other ones. For example, graphic design projects or the digital marketing projects, you will be able to earn more. Most of the time you'll be able to earn more. The earning potential from web development would be higher, but you have to put in a lot more effort. So I wanted to tell you this right now so that anyone taking in this web development path knows right away what you're getting into so that you don't get into trouble later. Okay? So I will, before I move on to the next thing, let me answer a few questions so that let me answer a few questions so that I can be. All right. So let me take a look at a few questions so that I can answer you. So yeah, let me see if you have any questions. Okay. For some of us, myself, for example, I'm currently employed, but I really want to develop my skills more. Will you take into consideration? I'm really sorry, for right now we cannot, because it's only, as I said, it's only for people who can who are unemployed at this moment. So we really cannot do that. But yeah, in the future, if we have the opportunity to do that, we will definitely let you know. We have the interest to do something like this in the future, of course. So in the future, if we come up with with a program like this for people like you, we will definitely let you know. So please keep in touch with us. Then I'm currently a student. I'm currently a student, and I want to know if course will interrupt my other studies. No, if you're a student, it should not, because you will be able to work pretty easily. It's not a lot of time. I will get into the details of how much time you'll have to put in, so don't worry about that. I'll get into the details, but let me assure you, it's not going to be a problem, because I started freelancing, by the way, when I was a student myself. So don't worry about that, because you're not going to get into trouble for being a student and also wanting to do something like this at the same time. So don't worry. You won't get into that trouble. All right. The next question, is it okay? It's okay for me, but it's necessary to develop my school. Good job. Okay. Then can we follow this course can we follow more than one course at a time? No. You can only select one course, because you won't really have the time in 3 months, because our program will be for 3 months. So you cannot really focus on two different things at the same time, because the curriculum, if you look at, I will share with you the curriculum and everything. It's a big curriculum, so you won't be able to do multiple programs at the same time. Okay. And then we're here for digital marketing. So can you start with digital marketing? Yes. I will get to digital marketing in a minute. So let me answer the questions, and then I'll get to digital marketing as well. Give me please phone. Okay. Then it's okay. Now, if there is no chance we get qualified if we have a full-time job. As I said, for this program, no, we cannot take you in if you have a full-time job, because we want to make a little bit of an impact on the lives of people who don't have a job yet. So if you already have a job, then it becomes difficult. So yeah, there is, okay. So what if I change the course I've chosen? No. So you will have to apply. So I'll go through the entire application process and everything, but once you're selected, you cannot really change that. What time will the training take place? Very good question, because we've gotten this question quite a few times. So let me go into details on this one. So for example, we will ask you for to choose from three different slots. Okay, so we will see which one gets the best vote. It could be one could be in the morning, one could be in the afternoon, one could be in the evening, and because it's an online course, so we will be able to have multiple schedules, but we will give you the option to choose from the schedules, and we will see which one gets the highest votes, and then we will select that one as the main time slot. So it depends on you. We will ask you guys, so the one that all of you, most of you at least, select will be the final time slot that we will be selecting. All right. Can you explain other fixed schedules? Let me see if I missed. But if I miss any of the questions, I'm really sorry. If you could just comment that again. If I miss anything out, just let me know, and I'll try to make sure to look at that. Okay. All right. Then, are there fixed schedules for the lessons? I'll get into the details. So, as there are a lot of questions coming in related to the program, so let me share my screen again and show you what you're going to learn, and what the processes will be. So let me show that. All right. So let me go to our courses. So if you go to our website and if you go to our courses, you will see the course details and everything. So I will go through all of the courses right now. So if you have any questions, please just take a look. And if I miss anything, please also ask, and I will answer them. Okay. So first of all is the graphic design, then web development, then digital marketing. So one person asked me to start with digital marketing, so let's start with that. But you can also read about it everywhere. So on our website. So first of all, the digital marketing, as you can see here, for all of our courses, there is the mentor-led 40 hours and self-paced 80 hours. Okay, why mentor-led? What is mentor-led and what is self-paced? So basically, our course materials, we will enroll you in the courses, and you will get access to all the video and video, text, and assignment materials online in our platform. But our courses are in English, and it makes sense because you will be working in English, so it makes absolute sense to make sure that you also learn in English, so that when you go to work, it does not cause any issue for you. Okay, so we will be teaching English, but as you can see here, mentor-led. Here we will be providing you with local mentors who will take live classes. And those will be online live classes like these, and you can ask questions directly to your mentors in Albanian. Those classes, those live classes, will take place in Albanian. The online classes, the self-paced classes, the course materials that you get will be in English, and you can watch it anytime you want. You just have to spend around 80 hours time in total in 3 months on that. The mentor-led one, there will be 40 hours of total classes in 3 months, and those classes will be in Albanian to help you out with anything you need. Because, for example, let's say web development or graphic design, there are some things that could get a little bit technical, and it could be difficult for you to understand in English. So we want to make sure that we provide you with the solution to that. We just don't want to give you an English course that you don't really understand, and then you don't have anyone to ask. So we have the mentors for you, the local mentors, who will help you daily, 2 hours every day, and to make sure that you, if you have any questions, if you have any issues, you can raise with them, and they can help you directly with that. And I think the mentor-led part of this program is very important, because you can get online courses everywhere, right? You can get online courses from YouTube, you can get online courses from multiple other ways, but this is the only thing that makes difference. You need a mentor to guide you in a path that will help you become a successful freelancer. And we are trying to get people who are active freelancers in Albania, and we have already talked to a lot of people in Albania who are successful freelancers, and their videos are going to be coming up in our page. So keep an eye out for that. They will share their story on how they became freelancers, so you will get to learn a lot from them as well, and we will use them as our mentors as well. So these are active freelancers, experienced freelancers from your country who have already found success. So when you learn from them, you can be sure that whatever you learn from them is going to take you on a path that will definitely lead you to success. Okay? So now you might be asking, so is this fixed? Is it like self-paced 80 hours and mental-led 40 hours? Are these fixed? Well, the mental-led is fixed. You will get 40 hours of mental-led course timing with live classes. But the self-paced one is not really fixed, because we cannot tell how much time you might need. Different people have different learning speed, right? This is why we have all the contents online, so that you can learn at your own pace. This is very important for us to make sure that we accommodate you with everything you need, and we give you the time you need. So someone might need only, like, for example, 1 hour a day. If you are already interested in these things and you find it passionate, you might learn it faster than other people. But it does not mean that if you are learning slowly, you cannot work. Okay. So let me. Okay, I think I got one suggestion that when I'm talking on the camera, the audio seems to be much better, which is great. When you're talking head view, so let me do that. I mean, I don't have a nice face to look at, so it's still okay. You have to bother. You have to tolerate my face for a while. But if the audio is better, why not? Let's try. But yeah. So let me get back to the point. So some of you might need 80 hours, some of you might need 100 hours, some of you might need only 50, 60 hours. But I would suggest from my experience that you need at least 80 hours in 3 months of your dedicated time, your self-paced time, to learn these skills and also to learn freelancing and everything. So this is the minimum, 80 hours of self-paced training and 40 hours of mental-led training. But some of you might need a little bit more than that. Some of you might need a little less than that. So that depends on the person, but we want to make sure we are fair to everyone. So we have this timing that this is the minimum that you need to put in to become a freelancer. All right. So there are a lot of questions I'm saying, which is great. I love getting questions. So let me get into that. There are a few questions here. The person that explained training speak English. As I said, the online online courses will be in English. The recorded, as I said, the self-paced courses will be in English. But the mentor, the local mentor who will teach you for 40 hours, that mentor will speak in Albanian. So they're local mentors. So that will hopefully that answers the question. Then I didn't have the option of choosing a course when I applied. You won't choose a course when you apply. So let me also share with you the process to make sure that you understand the process as well. All right. If you take a look at the process that we have on the website right now, okay, so first of all, you have to check your eligibility, as we said, the eligibility criteria that I already mentioned. You need to be a woman, 16 to 35 years old. You need to be able to speak and write in English, and then, as you can see, you need to be unemployed right now. So these are the kind of eligibilities, and then you apply online. So there is an apply now button, and you fill out the form and you apply online. Simple as that. And then we will enroll you on an assessment test. Those of you who have already applied, and meets the criteria, we will enroll you on the assessment course on the 1st of October. Okay? On the 1st of October, we will enroll you on the assessment course. And you have, it's a short course, it's not a huge course, it has around 1.5 hours of content, and you should be able to do it in less than a week. And once you have submitted the assessment test questions and everything, assessment and assignments and everything, we will go through them and we will select the best of you for the program. Of course, there will be a process that we go through. We check all your assignments, and then we select the best people who are suited for the program, and then we will let you know, and we will enroll you into the final program. In the final program, we will teach you, first of all, the technical skills, and then also the soft skills. What is the difference between the technical skills and the soft skills, you ask? Well, the technical skills is, for example, the web development skills, or the graphic design skills, or the digital marketing skills. The soft skills, however, would be the skills that you need to excel as a freelancer. For example, the freelancing skills, how to communicate, how to negotiate, how to complete a job successfully. These are the kind of soft skills that you need. Also, English communication skills, you need business English skills. These are the soft skills that we will be training as well. And then you become a successful freelancer. This is the overall process that we follow. And hopefully that clears out a few of the questions that you might have regarding the process we have. But let me go back to the questions. Okay, there are so many questions, but I'll try to answer all of them. Okay, how the course will take place, I've already answered that. I think, okay, okay. There has been a lot of question about certification. So will you receive a certificate at the end of the course? Yes, of course. It's going to be a very good certificate that will be trackable, so you can share it with people and they can verify that you have been certified by Coders Trust. So, and also it's a World Bank funded project. So of course the certificate will carry a lot of value for you. We will definitely give you certificates, but you have to successfully complete the course, and you have to pass the exams that we take. So after that, you'll definitely get a certificate. I'm graduate from 1 year and I'm still unemployed. I hope this course helps me. I hope so too. Yeah, it will, definitely. Can we quit this course midway if we're unable to attend? No, because think about it. Only a few hundred people will be able to participate in this course, right? And if we give you a seat and then you quit, you are essentially taking up the opportunity from another person. So it would not be the right thing to do. It's a big opportunity for many people who are looking forward to change their lives. And we don't want anyone to miss out on this opportunity. So if you take this course, you have to make sure you complete it, because if you leave midway, you're essentially taking away the opportunity from another person who really needs it. Okay. In what basis will the participants of the courses be chosen? As I said, the criteria, the eligibility, and then we will have the assess. First of all, we will select you based on the eligibility if you fulfill all of those criteria. And then we will take you on an assessment course where we will be, there will be like basically the assessment course. Let me tell you a little bit about the assessment course as well, now that I'm on the topic. The assessment course will be really easy. We just want to see if you are able to use the basic tools online, like the Google Gmail, if you can use Gmail, if you can use Google Docs, if you can create a resume. So there will be one chapter on creating a resume. The reason is we want to see if you can use, it's not just any resume that you will be creating. We want to see how you can use the available tools online to create a resume that looks very professional. And if you have that, and I taught you on that. I created the assignment course. I taught you a few tips and tricks on how to get the best tools from online and use them. So I will teach you that, of course. But give me a second. I'm sorry, this slide is just acting up. All right, I'm back. So as I said, in the assessment course, one chapter will be basically on the resume creation. So you will be, I will teach you the tips and tricks you need to use to make a very nice resume, and also to design your resume. And we will basically judge you based on your ability to use the tools and also your English. So if you are really good in English, you have a better chance of getting into the program, because as I said, English is one of the most important things that we need to become a successful freelancer. Then we will see your education qualifications, and then your past extracurricular activities, if you have any. We will take a look at that. But I've already said that inside the course, if you have any extracurricular activities or anything, please do add that, and we will take that into consideration as well. We want to reward people who have been working hard in their life, of course. So we will take all of these details from the resume, and we will use them inside our assessment. And also at the end of the assessment course, we will also ask you to select the program that you want to go for, either web development, graphic design, or digital marketing. So at the end of that, we will ask you which one you want to take in. So, and then we will see if we, based on the assessment course result, if we will see if we can fit you in that course that you have selected. So I think that makes it clear regarding how we are going to assess. So I hope that makes sense. There are a lot more questions, so let me go through all of them. Let me see. Certificates I've answered. In fact, I'm a member of Fiverr 1 year, but I don't know how it works. I don't know how a post can be approved, so I'm listening to you. Yeah. So in our programs, we have a freelancing course in all three programs. Okay, and in that program, we have separate chapters on Fiverr, Upwork, People Per Hour, Freelancer.com, and everything. So you will be able to learn everything you need to know to become a successful freelancer. And as I said, our local mentors will also be freelancers, so they know exactly how to set you on a path to become a successful freelancer. Okay, so they will help you out with that. I'm a student and I have to be at school in the morning. So can we choose the interval of the time? What will be working? Most likely we will be taking the classes in the afternoon, because I think most of you will prefer afternoon timings. Let me know. Do you prefer morning, afternoon, or evening? Let me know in the comment, and I can. I mean, this is not a final decision, but let's see. The people who are online right now, you can also help me see what kind of requirements you have. So do let me know. Would you want it in the morning, afternoon, or evening? Let me know. Then after we get, yeah, I already said you get a certificate, and after this, if any of the fields you offered, we have the full right to be a free. Okay, so we will give you the certificate, but the certificate does not give you any right to become a freelancer, right? For example, take a look at me. When I started freelancing, I was only 18 years old. Okay, and but I did not have any graduation certificate, and I didn't have any university certificate to show, so I did not really have any educational qualifications to highlight. But still, I got into freelancing because in freelancing, all you need is skills. The client that will hire you, they will not hire you for your educational qualification. They will hire you for the skill that you're able to do. Are you able to create a website? Does your website look good? The website that you create, do your websites look professional? So these are the kind of things your clients will definitely look at. So this is very important. Okay, not the, but yes, being certified by CoderStress will give you a definitive boost, because you can highlight that on your portfolio that you have been trained by CoderStress, and you can link your certificate. So that gives you an extra boost as well. But we will teach you all the tips and tricks you need to become a freelancer. The tips and tricks are more important. Okay, so many messages coming up. Let me see. If you want to change your course, you can. No. You have to select one course, and you. So yeah, certificate I've already answered. Is the training free or we must pay? No, the training is free. For the people who select, it's going to be free. So the people who go through the assessment course and we select them is going to be absolutely free. No payment needed. May we choose the month when you begin? No. The first batch will start from the early November, so you cannot. It's kind of fixed. It will start from early November. So yeah. Do people that are unemployed also have physical disability, have any advantage to be choose? Not really. We're not giving anyone any advantage yet, because we think it's a fair opportunity for everyone. And I want to talk about a little bit about disability, because there has been a lot of question about whether if you have any disability, whether you can be a part of this program. Now, I will be I can tell you right away that being disabled is not an issue in freelancing as long as it does not have any impact on the kind of work you do. For example, if you have a vision impairment that you cannot see at all, then you cannot really work in the field of graphic design, in a digital graphic design field. That if we take you in and we train you for 3 months and then you cannot work, we are being unfair to you as well. So we want to make sure that if you have a disability, it's actually something that you can also work with, because we also promote people who are working, even though they're disabled, they're putting in the effort. You will see Upwork, Fiverr, People Per Hour, all of them encourages people who are disabled to work in the freelancing marketplaces. Because I personally know people who cannot walk. They sit at their home and they work from the comfort of their home, and it's a great opportunity for them. And I have seen them being highlighted by Upwork, Fiverr, People Per Hour, and it makes me feel so good that the freelancing, the career choice that I've taken, is fair to everyone. So if your disability does not affect your capability to work in the program that we're offering, you will always be welcome to be a part of this program. Okay. So what does the assessment phase include, please? As I already mentioned, the assessment phase, you will have an assessment course where you have to create a resume using the online tools. But I have given you, on the assessment course, I've given you clear instructions for 1 hour on how to do that. So I think you'll be able to do that pretty well. Should we miss a lesson with local mentors? Can we understand the lesson? The local mentors will take attendance. Okay, so you cannot miss the lessons without any valid cause. I mean, we understand you might have any trouble at home or you might be stuck somewhere. It's completely fine, but you need to have a valid reason for missing out on classes, because there will be assigned attendance. So I would not, if I were you, I would not miss those classes unless I have to. So and also, if you miss, from my experience in learning, uh, if you miss out on live classes, it's very difficult to pick up on that later, because it's going to be an intensive training. If you miss one day, then you have to pick that up the next day and learn the next day material again. So it becomes really difficult for you to pick up. It's always good to complete what's needed to be done today, not tomorrow. Okay, so make sure that you do that. Then how many people will participate? Um, to give you a number, the number of people that we will select for the final programs will be around 400 people. We're thinking of taking in 400 of you, so that's quite a bit. That's not a small number. 400 people is quite a big number. So please do apply. You have a good chance of getting selected. How many days a week? So the live classes will probably be for 3 to 5 days a week. We will let you know. Once you have given us the timings, we will let you know. But the self-paced learning, you can learn anytime you want. Will they be in video tutorial from teachers, so I can download them, see anytime, again in different time? You cannot download, but it will be available online at all time. You can just log into your account and you can watch the video. Why we don't let you download is, one reason is because we have to track your progress if you have completed the course. So if you download it and watch it, we cannot really track your progress, right? So this is the reason why we have all of these programs, all of these video materials on our platform, so that we can track your progress. From my understanding, mainly focused on front-end technologies and WordPress. Yes, we did not want to get into backend, because you have to keep in mind that we are trying to work with people who are very new. So we wanted to teach them something that is both easy and has a lot of high demand in the marketplaces. So this is why we selected front-end, not backend. So this is the reason why we did that. And from my past experience in working with communities who are new to freelancing, it's better to start with something that's simple and easy, and then slowly and gradually teach them something more difficult and interesting. Because if you teach them something very difficult at the very beginning, a lot of them seem to lose interest, and that becomes a problem. Okay, so this is why we're starting with this. Can you send lesson an email after training? No, no, no. It will be on our platform. You have to log in and watch. Can you take lesson anytime if we complete the assignment in due time, or it is going a specific time? The mentor-led classes will be specific times, so you have to attend on specific times. The self-led courses will be you can attend anytime. After we finish this course, will there be some application stage in order to get a job? Yes, we will show you every step that you need to take to get a job. So in freelancing, you have to find the appropriate jobs, you have to write a cover letter, and then you have to attend interviews and then get the job. But we have made sure that you have all the necessary things you need to become a freelancer, so it won't be a problem. After we finish, okay, so we have done that. Is it mandatory to meet with the local mentors? You don't have to meet. It's online. The local mentors will also teach you online, so you don't have to meet. I prefer evening. Okay, so a lot of you preferred evening. Okay, 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 cool, 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 cool. Most of you are, I think, are preferring the evening time. Okay, cool. That's interesting. Nice, nice, nice. Afternoon, evening will be better. So no one in the morning. I'm not a morning person, by the way. Oh, as a freelancer, you will never be probably a morning person, because most of the time you'll be working at night. From experience with students, I've seen that most of the people prefer to work at night, and that's where the focus is at our highest. I have seen all my freelancer friends work at night and sleep in the morning. I wake up at, I don't know, 12 or 1. I go to bed at like 4, 5 in the night, and in the morning actually, and I wake up at like 12 or 1. So, you know, you're not a morning person, just like me. I can see that. How many? So, do you have to spend anything extra for enrolling? No, no, no. You don't have to spend anything extra. It's not going to be anything you have to spend in extra. How many people do you choose for the course? Is there any limited? I already told 400 people, around 400 people. Will there be online classes with local mentors or live meetings? Yes, the local mentors will take online classes. Thank you so much for the kind of encouragement and answer. You're most welcome. I have a certificate in social media marketing and another one in basic digital. Will there be a problem? No, that will be great. If you have already a certificate in social media marketing, you can become a full-time digital marketer with our course. We have a lot of things in our courses. So let me share the link of our course, and you can go to our website and also just go to courses. But I've already shared it here, as you can see. You can go to digitaljobsalbania.com/courses, and you will be able to find details on our courses. What are the criteria to become a local mentor? You have to be experienced. Okay, so let me answer the previous questions first. Where will maintain assessment test? We will enroll you in our platform for the assessment test. You'll get an email, so don't worry about it. We'll send you everything in detail. What are the criteria to become a local mentor? The criteria to become a local mentor is that you have to be experienced in what you have to be very highly experienced, at least 2 to 3 years of experience in either web development, graphic design, or digital marketing. And we also prefer freelancers. So if you have worked in Upwork, Fiverr, people per hour, that would be great. So we are looking for freelancers to participate as a mentor, as a local mentor in our program. So we need freelancers because we want to create freelancers. So we want to make sure, yeah. And so yeah, that's the thing. Okay. Let me take a look at a few other questions that I did not answer. I think I have answered most of your questions, but if I missed anything, by the way, if I missed anything at all, please, please, please ask again. I'm here. I will be looking. I mean, I love this session so much because you guys are so interactive. You have commented so much, and I absolutely loved it. I mean, so many comments, so many questions. This is what makes a webinar great, to be honest. When I hear that you have a lot of questions, that makes it great. So live or online meeting? It's going to be online. Everything online. So everything in our program online. You will get access to the courses online. You will take live trainings from local mentors online, nothing offline. You'll never have to meet anyone offline. It's all online. And it's COVID time, so of course, online. And you are freelancers, so you're going to be freelancers. So online is the way to go, right? So we will be basically, we want to emphasize on this online style of learning and working. Thank you so much. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. I'm having a great time talking to you guys. And I try to be very friendly and communicative. I hope I have been clear in every answer that I've answered. But of course, if you have any questions related to anything that you want to put up now, please do. I will answer them right away. What about entrepreneurship in their courses? So we don't technically have a course particularly targeted for entrepreneurship, but if you want to be an entrepreneur, you will definitely need digital marketing in today's world, right? So if you want to be an entrepreneur, digital marketing would be the way to go, right? Um, okay. Thank you. Also, I'd like to know, at a later stage, will you open these courses for males as well? Hopefully, hopefully. And I want to because I want to make sure that everyone has the opportunity for something like this. But because it's we are working with multiple organizations for this project to work, we wanted to start working with a batch of women first, and then we will, of course, depending on the success of this first batch, then we will definitely offer more and more. But please do keep connected with our page, and we will answer all of that. Um, okay, then can you talk more about digital marketing? Can you talk more about digital marketing? Okay, so yeah. Specifically, do you want to need any? Do you want to know anything specific to digital marketing? Because if you want to know about digital marketing, the best way would be to go to the link that I've just shared. Our course on digital marketing. It has the complete curriculum. I mean, absolutely, it's a huge course. It's a 28 chapter long course, and it has everything you need to know, from Facebook Ads Manager, Facebook Pixel, Google Ads, Google Keyword Planner. Then there is basically LinkedIn marketing and search engine optimization. You can use Instagram marketing techniques. Anything you need to become a complete digital marketer, we have everything on the course. So you can take a look at the curriculum. I think the curriculum itself is very much self-explanatory, and you can see exactly what we're going to teach inside the course. So please go through the curriculum, and you can have a good idea. All right. If there are, can you talk more about digital marketing? How can someone apply to become a local mentor? Yeah. So for the local mentor, we will be posting job posts on LinkedIn, and also we will share them with on our social media. So let's once you get them, you can apply there. So we will let you know, of course, when we start hiring them. So you'll know. All right. All right. Oh, am I talking a little bit fast? Sorry, when I get excited, I talk a little bit faster, but I will try to talk a little bit slowly. So hopefully this is the right pace to go. But yeah, I will try to talk a little bit slowly now. Which program is the best, more easy and more paid? Okay, this is a tricky question to answer. None of them will be easy. I can tell you that, because think about it. When you're having questions like this, think about it from a realistic perspective, okay? If you were to do a traditional job, a 9 to 5 traditional corporate job, you would need years of education, right? You'd need years of university trained education. You'd need degrees to apply for that job, and then you'll get a job which will, I don't know how much you get paid initially, but it won't be too much. But in freelancing, you have the potential to earn thousands of dollars online and every month, and you have the potential to earn more and more as you go on and earn more experience. Okay. So, from my perspective, I would say none of these would be easy for someone who's not passionate about these things. So, if you're passionate about graphic design, it would be really easy. I mean, the when I started learning graphic design, it's a creative thing. I didn't know if I was a creative person. I didn't know that. But when I started doing it, when I started using Photoshop and Illustrator, editing my photos and everything, I started feeling like, okay, this is something I really love. And it didn't take me too long. I could just spend hours learning things and I was enjoying it. But the same thing for someone who does not enjoy creative work would be very difficult to do. I mean, they would be lost. They would feel like they don't know what they're doing. So the same goes for web development. If you want to work in, let's say, if you are more into creative work and you're not into coding and stuff, so then it would be very difficult for you to learn web development. But if you are into coding, I have friends who are so good at development, but not so good at design because they did not really feel the need to learn design. But they're really great at they enjoy web development and they learned it so fast because they enjoyed it and it was their passion. So as you can see, different for different people. All of them will be easy for you if you enjoy it, and difficult for you if you don't. So then there is so yeah I love the answer all and none. Yes, that's true. If you have passion for that particular thing, it will be very interesting. But I would give you a suggestion here, before you make a choice on which one you want to select. I would ask you to take a look at some work on YouTube. Just take a look at some videos on YouTube and on digital marketing, web development, and graphic design. See which one you like. Most of you, I'm sure, don't have any experience with any of these, so you don't really know much about it. We have already talked about these things inside the course, but it does not hurt to look at other things as well. As a freelancer, you have to always keep learning more and more. So take a look at some of the YouTube videos regarding these topics and see which one you like, and then select that one. I can assure you, if you like the thing, it will be much easier for you to learn it. Thank you very much for the session. Yeah, you're very welcome. In web development, we are going to learn WordPress, HTML, CSS, or something else. HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, jQuery, then Sass, and then Flexbox. So everything you need to know to become modern front-end developer, it's there. And our courses are pretty much project based. So we are not going to teach you all the boring things. No, we're going to teach you the basics first, and then we're going to go into projects. So you're going to learn by creating stuff. So it's not going to be boring at all. You're always going to be learning by creating new things, and you'll enjoy it. Let me see if I missed anything. Let me see if I'm misanswering anything. I don't think I did, but it doesn't hurt to take a look. So let's see if I missed anything at all. But hopefully the noise did not cause any issue for now. But yeah. Uh, okay. Yes. So please let me know if you have any questions. We're almost 1 hour in. So if you have any other questions, please, 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 please. I will be here for a few more minutes. So any question, ask. Also, I want to share a few things with you. Before we end it. So I want you to join our community. So we have a community on Discord. I am sharing the link right now. I have already shared it here. And you can join this community and you can ask us anything anytime. So join our Discord community. This is our community, Codesters community, and all the mentors will be there. You can ask any questions anytime and we will get back to you with a reply. So please do join the community. And one more thing is, please stay connected with our Facebook page, with our YouTube, with our LinkedIn, because we will be having more of these webinars, by the way. We will be having at least one webinar every week from now. So we will be discussing more like this. So if you need any questions, if any answers, if you need if you have any queries that you need answered, this would be a good way to ask questions. But well done. I mean, there are almost 250 comments. Great job. I love it. 250 questions. Wonderful. I absolutely loved it. Thank you so much for making this Such a nice session. What if someone is offered a full-time job midway on the course? Very tricky question. Okay, let me answer this. I think this is very important. Now, our idea is to teach you. Our idea is to teach you skills that makes you employable, right? So it could our aim is to make you employable digitally on freelancing marketplaces. But let's say you learn web development and you get a job as a web developer. We would encourage you to take that job, of course. I mean, that's amazing. Take that up. And just take that job, and we will encourage you. We will give you time to learn at your own pace and continue with your job. That's good. If you're, let's say, if you're a web development in the web development program and you get a job as a web developer. If you're in the graphic design program, you get a job as a graphic designer. We would encourage you to do that. But if you are, let's say, in the web development or graphic design or digital marketing, and you get a job in something completely different, then we are not going to be able to allow you, because you see, as I said, this is a big opportunity for many people, and this is a free course that we're giving out to people who needs it, who very much need it. So if you in the midway, because of a job, let go of this, then you are essentially taking away the opportunity from one person. That is something not right, and we cannot allow you to do that. So you see why we cannot do that? This is the reason why we cannot allow you to switch midway. Okay. Any other questions? Let me see. Yes, are you in a kind of way collaborating with the Albanian government? Yes, we are, because we are working with the World Bank, who's also working with the Albanian government. So yes, of course. You're most welcome. I hope you loved the session as much as I did. I loved it a lot, honestly. Oh, by the way, it's 11 p.m. in my country right now. No, it's actually 12 a.m. So I started at 11. It's 12 right now. So it's late at night. But I love this time because this is the time when I'm most active and I work at this time. So I had a great time, honestly, and I hope you had a great time too, listening to me and looking at my face. So sorry for bothering you with this face for so long, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed the session. If you have any other questions, please feel free to ask. Let me see for the last time if I missed anything. Also, let me share the applying. If you have not applied yet, please use the link below in the comments and apply for the program. Let's see if you qualify for the program. So please do apply. Uh, Thank you so much. I'm not sure how fascinating this is going to be. You're most welcome, and I'm happy that I made you feel that way. Wonderful. We loved it. Nice. If you already applied once, should you apply again? No. If you have already applied, it's fine. Don't apply twice. If you have applied once already, that's it. You just need to apply once. That's it. All right. Yeah. I think that's it. I don't think there are any more questions. So yeah, I will hopefully see you in the next webinars. I will try to attend those as well, but those webinars will mostly be taken by the mentors of those courses. For example, the graphic design course webinar will be taken by the graphic design mentor. The digital marketing course will be taken by the webinar will be taken by the digital marketing mentor. Same for the web development. So in those webinars, you can ask them directly questions related to those programs. So I have a question in case we might want to have access letter relations. Maybe we do it. You can watch them anytime you want. If you have if you are selected, you can watch it anytime you want. Looking forward. Personally, I'm totally going for graphic design. Best of luck. We're with that. Super wonderful. Thank you for the information. Uh, we will be a part of the course. Just because you're here does not mean you'll be. You will have to apply, and then if you get selected, then yes, of course, you will be. If you have applied 2 times, no problem. We will sort it out. But we will see. Hopefully, you did not lie on your application. Do not do that because we will find out. So it's not a problem if you applied twice, but don't do that. If you have applied once, it's fine. Can I do 2 courses? No, you cannot. We're here. Okay. I think this is it. I think I have answered all of the questions. Let me check one last time if I have missed anything. Yeah, if I've already answered that. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, cool. So that's it. I will see you hopefully in the next webinar, and of course in the program if you get selected. So best of luck, and I look forward to seeing you all on the course. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.